Welcome back to Pregame.com's continuing coverage of the Preakness. This is the video where we will actually tell you the horses that Dave likes and the horses I'm looking at for the Preakness, tell you how we're thinking this race will go, and hopefully we'll give you the winner of the Preakness. Dave, let's get it right to you. What do you think? Who's your top choice and who's your horses underneath?
My top choice is Mucho Macho Man, as we discussed in his individual video. Again, I think we talked before. We think it's going to be a pretty quick pace. I don't know if it's going to be really fast because I mean there's no real rabbits in there, but a lot of horses with speed. So I think they will be pushing Shackelford more along the front end. So yeah, definitely looking for a closer, not a deep closer, but because I do think that this horse, maybe within 5 lengths at the top of the stretch, it might be the whole field. I mean, I think it will be pretty well bunched, and a lot of it's going to be about position. And as discussed before, Mucho Macho Man, I think we'll be able to get first run on Dialed In and Animal Kingdom. He's in the 9 posts where the other two are 10 and 11. So I'm definitely going to use Mucho Macho Man on top. Don't know how much if I have a lot to win on him. I'm definitely be using him in exotics. But then I'll also be using him and those other horses, because I do think the horses from the Derby, those 3, are very legitimate. Mucho Macho Man, Dialed In, and Animal Kingdom. But I really do like the Longshots Sway Away. And talking about getting first run, from the number 6 post, Garrett Gomez should really be able to place this one. And I think this one will be moving earlier than those other ones will even. So that's one I think I'll definitely be using on top of exotics. And I liked King Kanji that we discussed in the Longshot video as well.
Okay. My horses, I haven't finalized exactly my betting strategies for Saturday, but I'm going to tell you the 4 key horses that I'm going to be using and mixing it around with. Obviously, Animal Kingdom, the horse raced impressive. There's not going to be a lot of value there. So if I end up using Animal Kingdom on top, I'll probably stay away from betting win wagers, but I'll be looking at exotics. But really, Dialed In, I think this race is there for his redemption. He had every excuse in the world in the Derby, still raced good given everything that happened. Moving into this race, the horse is training well this week. Nick Zito, first-class trainer. He's got everything in his corner, and he's got a big payday out there. So I know they're not going to leave anything on the table with this horse. He's going to be full bore in this race. So Dialed In, definitely a horse that's got to be used. I agree with you. Mucho Macho Man, ultra consistent his whole career. He's always right there. He shows up to work every race. And the one long shot that I talked about, I think has a big chance in the race. Dance City. This horse does have a license to improve off of the Arkansas Derby. We were impressed with the horses that already came out of the Arkansas Derby and raced in the Kentucky Derby. This horse raced well in that race and had major road troubles. So given the experience and moving forward, and if this horse, skipped the Derby, is going to be fresh, I think is going to be a factor. Will be a horse that's sitting in that second tier. He's got great early speed. I think we'll have the jump on the closers. The question is, does Dance City have enough class to hold off the Dialed Ins, the Mucho Macho Mans, and obviously Animal Kingdom? But will be a horse using in the exactas. If you want to see my exact plays and betting strategies for Saturday, check out Pregame.com. You can purchase those at the site. Those of you that don't know, we turned a $104 investment with it. We laid it out exactly how to play the exactas and tries, and it returned $2,300 in the Derby. So we're looking. I don't know we'll be able to get that kind of payday because of the odds are going to be shorter, but we definitely, small investment, we had a nice return. So we're looking forward to that. I'll finalize my actual betting strategies, and of course, I wait to see the weather, early Saturday morning, and I put it up early. Just to make sure there's no, surprises with the weather. But it's supposed to be, I believe the forecast for Saturday is supposed to be good.
That's the last one I saw, yes.
So hope you enjoyed the videos. Again, I want to thank Dave Tuley from the Daily Racing Forum and from the website viewfromvegas.com. Check his website out. great stuff on there. Dave, as always, it's great having a horse guy here. You know, sometimes we've got some guys in the forum that do a lot of great horse work, and a shout out to Pick Six in the forums, you know, our leader of the horse colony there. But among the cappers around pregame and that, I'm kind of like on an island. So it's great to have somebody here to, you know, talk the horses, and we appreciate you coming in, and hopefully you'll be able to make it back in for the Belmont. And
look forward to it.
We might be talking about a Triple Crown, possibly.
It could be. Yeah, the books here in town have made Animal Kingdom 6-1 to complete the Triple Crown. Got to win the Preakness and the Belmont coming up here, so we'll see. We've had a couple shots at it since 1978 when Affirmed was the last one. But that would be exciting, but again, I'd rather catch a ticket on the Preakness first.
Affirmed and Aladar. I can't say the word Affirmed and not add Aladar. Right. Any other year, he would have been a Triple Crown winner.
Probably.
I mean, those were two, I mean, probably the most incredible Triple Crown, you know, competition between two horses I've ever seen in my life. It was just those two. But great. Let's see if we can get one going. I think Dialed In might make things a little close on Saturday and try to be the spoiler. But $5.5 million, that's a big ticket. So enjoy the Preakness. We'll be back for the Belmont. Good luck.